You're all very lucky I haven't cancelled the fete. However, I won't hesitate to do so if there are any further attempts to breach security. As for the fete itself, there'll be extra security measures in force. Anyone caught stepping out of line will be severely punished.
Now, the message is you stay away from Templar. I don't want to hear another word about you giving her a hard time. And I won't say that again. Now get to work.
The psychiatric report that Jonathan Edmonds submitted on Pixie Mason was very favourable.
Well, we all know she's no criminal. But would it carry any weight now?
Apparently. No, it sounds crazy, but that's the department for you.
Well, what are you getting at?
They think she should be capable of leading a normal life. So they're recommending her release.
Ah.
Okay, ladies, shut up. Now, this is the layout for the stalls. We haven't got much time, so let's work out who's managing what. Now, Judy.
Laura, I'm a bit tangled here. Could you give me a hand, please?
Oh, looking terrific, love.
Don't wisecrack. Just find the other end of this.
Yeah, I'll put this on the board. Ladies, please, check this before the bell goes, okay?
All right, ladies, everything going all right in here? It's nearly time to finish up.
Oh, no, I've got to wait for my paint to dry.
Mrs. Barry, could I please use the sewing machine after dinner?
Oh, Pixie, you know the rules.
Oh, please, I've finished my fortune teller's outfit. I just have to make a few cushions. They'll be very gorgeous.
Well, sounds like a good idea. I might even buy one myself.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Pixie, half an hour.
Don't worry, half an hour's all I need to finish your dress.
Thanks,
Isn't that clever?
love. It's looking good, Bobby. I love the starfish.
Oh, thanks a lot. Bloody starfish of the days. It's
Oh,
a
sorry.
Ira, you going to help me or not? It's all tangled.
All right. Come on, where's the end? I can't. Oh, Judy. Hey.
That's your idea of a little bit of fun, is it?
Nothing very funny about a lipstick.
How about that? Anything funny about that? Oh, is that all you got to say? I thought you might feel like a good laugh. Maybe you missed the point. Ah! You just leave me alone. Do you understand? Leave me alone.
Okay, ladies, the floor show's over. Let's go and eat.
Oh, honestly, I think I'll be glad when this fate's over and done with. Pixie Mason is driving me mad.
Well, you've heard she's being released.
No, when did this happen?
No, I'm not sure. Apparently the governor told Meg Morris earlier today.
Told Meg Morris what?
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, I just heard about Pixie Mason. But I hope she doesn't go before the fete. She has been as busy as a beaver.
No, she'll be here until the papers come through, and you know how long that can take.
Yes, but it's wonderful news, isn't it?
She'll be back. Can't see that one changing her spots.
What did she say when you told her?
She doesn't know yet.
You see, we don't tell the women until just before they're released. Saves a lot of trouble.
Though in Pixie's case, I'm thinking of making an exception.
I can't see any reason to break with procedure.
It'll be good for morale, apart from anything else. Besides, I think Pixie will need quite some time to say goodbye to everyone, don't you?
Yes, she seems to get along very well with everybody. I'd love to be there when you tell her.
Oh, what a shame. I've already promised Miss Ferguson that pleasure. In fact, I think we may as well do it now. Bring it to my office after dinner, would you, Miss Ferguson?
I'm on dinner duty if anyone's looking for me.
Oh, gosh, I hate this cottage pie stuff. It's so fattening, isn't it?
Oh, well, you just
have to get rid of the spuds, Pix.
Yeah.
I'll have them if you don't want.
Oh, okay.
What happened to your hand, Pete?
Oh, nothing. Just a burn.
Well, how bad is it? Do you want the sister to have a look?
No, thanks. Be all right. Yeah, well, Jude, now, look, what I want to know is this. When's all our pottery stuff coming back from the kiln, eh?
It should be today. I'll check with Mrs. Barry before we go.
Hey, isn't that that Sheila that Ricky boy told us to look after? What's her name? Raylene.
Rachel.
That is her, isn't it, Pix?
Gosh, she's so upset, isn't she?
She does look that way. Look, I'll go over and get her, eh?
Doesn't look too good, does she?
Well, she's had a really hard time, huh?
Hey, Rachel, I'm Cass. Now, look, you come over and sit here with us, and I'll introduce you to everybody, and then I'll get you some tucker, eh?
Oh, hi, Rachel. Remember me? I'm Pixie Mason. Now, you can sit down here if you like.
Oh, no, I don't want to
It's okay. I
chat.
have some sewing to do.
Oh, come on.
Pix are sewing things for the fete tomorrow.
Yeah, you're going to go. It's going to be terrific.
Oh, yeah, now, Rachel, that'll be the very thing to cheer you up. Oh, now this is Myra and Judy. Hi. And the little one here's Bobby. She's expecting.
Cass, how about it, Rach? You going to be in it?
No, I'm not feeling like it.
Oh, go on, Rachel. It'll cheer you up. Hey, look, you could be on our stall if you like.
Yeah, be on our stall. It's fruit and veggies.
Oh, it's kind of you, but I'd really rather not go.
Where the hell have you been, Mason? I've been looking everywhere for you. What's that? I thought you'd finished making your costume.
Well, I just thought I'd make something different because I wasn't sure if the other one was quite me. I wonder if you'd mind holding it up against you so that
Don't waste my time, Mason. You're going to the governor. Maybe she'll model it for you.
But
Now get
why?
going. Just get going.
The candy, right? Our little mate comes along and, fair enough. But what if someone wants to buy it? As soon as the stuff's in it, we whack a sold sticker on it. Good one, Rick.
Clumsy bitch! I didn't see you there. Guess what, everybody? You'll never guess what? My release has been approved. Isn't that great?
That's marvelous. Does it mean you're going to miss the fete?
Oh, gosh, no. I mean, I could be here for weeks yet. Mrs. Reynolds said I have to wait for my papers to come through. Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, I'm really choked up, Mason. Now, what about cleaning up this bloody mess?
What about you cleaning it up, Phyllis? Pixie, can I have a word with you? Honey, I'm sorry to ask you this, but have you had a chance to finish Mara's dress?
Oh, yes, it's almost finished. It'll take another 5 minutes. I'll go and do it now.
Okay, Lily.
Well, I'll see you later, everybody. Oh, gosh, I'm going to miss you all.
Yeah, well, I'm going to clean up and I'm not going to miss none of you.
Oh, don't be like that, Phyllis.
Good old Pix, eh? Lucky bugger.
Yeah, she sure is on top of the world, isn't she?
Can you blame her?
Nah. Should never have been here in the first place. Only right she's getting out.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all going to be quiet here without her, though.
Excuse me.
What?
Are there any other toilets?
How many do you want?
Well, I mean, are there any with doors?
Oh, those toilets.
Well, they're the ones up on the first floor. They've got wall-to-wall carpet, hand-embroidered towels, got the lot up there.
There's no need to be like that.
Wake up to yourself, Snow White. This isn't a 4-star hotel, you know. Look, if you want to go to the dunny, you just go. Don't kid yourself anyone's interested in seeing how you do it.
It's not that. I just thought that there... Well, I didn't know, that's all.
Well, you'll have to learn, won't you? Unless, of course, you plan to hang on to it for the whole time you're here. That's a long time to keep your legs crossed, though, isn't it, love?
Well, mind if we have a little chat?
Do I have a choice?
Of course.
Then I mind. Look, I thought I made myself quite clear in the rec room. I just want to be left alone, okay? You don't bother me and I don't bother you.
Lee, I'm not here to bother you. I just came here to tell you something.
What?
We're not all like Reb King, you know. I know she's giving you a hard time, but we're not all tarred by the same brush.
I can look after myself, thanks.
Well, that's where you're wrong. The one thing you do need in this place is friends.
I'll manage.
It's a pity it's round 1 to her already.
What?
Oh, come off it. She's got you just where she wants you. She's got you isolated. You're fair game.
Look, just what's this leading up to, huh? What's in it for you?
There's nothing in it for me. I just don't want to see Reb win, that's all. Now, you start judging everybody by her, you're going to end up going out of your mind, and that's just what she wants.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it, okay? Maybe you're right.
You do that. Now, you want to talk about it. You know my address.
Geez, I wish our statues and stuff had come back today. Don't reckon nothing's happened to them, do you?
Quit worrying. Well, you heard what Mrs. Barry said. They'll be here first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Just thought they might have melted in that kiln or something.
Message for you, Cats.
Oh, no, don't tell me. My dad and Albie can't come.
Oh, quite the opposite. You've got an extra visitor, a Mr. Charlie Grayson.
Oh.
He rang to say he couldn't be sure what time he'd arrive, but he'd definitely be coming. So, put the kettle on, eh?
Hey.
Quite the popular girl, aren't we? See you tomorrow.
See you, Mr. Crookshank.
I reckon you're a bit of a dark horse, Cass.
What do you mean?
Don't tell me you and Charlie haven't played doctors and nurses behind the haystack.
Shut up, Bobby, or I'll dong you.
You can't. I'm pregnant, and anyway, if it's not true, why are you blushing?
Because it's not true. Never done any of that kissing or stuff.
You're kidding. Why not?
Don't know how. No, don't laugh, Bobby, but I mean, look, if you really like someone, how do you start? I mean, you know, do you just kiss him or do you talk about it or what?
Oh, bloody hell, I don't believe this. You want me to show you? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, would you?
No worries. You won't be as good as me, though, because I've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, I'll be Charlie, and you show me what you're going to do when you see him. Well, go on, pretend I'm Charlie.
G'day, Charlie.
Oh, bloody hell, no wonder you haven't... Look, you've got to be classy. If you show him a bit of class, he doesn't even know where he is.
Class.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll do it again. This time I'll be you, and you're Charlie.
Yeah, okay.
You ready? G'day, Spunk. You getting your fair share? Well, what's wrong now?
Well, I feel very silly.
Bloody hell, this is going to take longer than I thought.
Thanks, love. Aw, I know I need a diet, but this is just hot water.
Oh, I didn't.
You did, look at that.
Jude, I'm sorry, love. I'm a bit on edge.
Oh, of course you're on edge. It's not every day a person plans to escape. You're not changing your mind now, are
Oh,
you?
no way. If I don't get to Kay soon and help her, I'm going to go round the twist.
Well, you've planned everything down to the last detail. All you have to do now is relax.
Oh, Pixie, how's it going? Is it finished?
Yeah, it's all done. I packed it into one of the cushion covers. I think that's the best way of getting it out. It'll be on the stand with all the other cushions.
Good girl.
Oh, but that's not all. Then I was awfully clever and I made you a hat. I think it's a good idea to keep your face covered just in case one of the officers
Please,
sees you.
Pixie, I'm thinking positive, but thanks for the hat. It's great.
Don't mind her, love. She's just a bit nervous.
Oh, gosh, I understand you, poor thing. I'm nervous and I'm getting out of here legally.
Right. I just wish it was now, that's all. It's the waiting that's killing me.
What you're dolling yourselves up for? You're going to look the same in uniform.
What do you expect?
Oh, it's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? We're going to stand out like sore toes, almost do-gooders balking out.
Don't be stupid, Hunt. Now get a move on in there. There's others waiting.
Well, all shard and squeaky clean. Gosh, it feels good, doesn't it?
Okay, Milsom, it's your turn. Don't dawdle about.
I'm not ready yet. I'll go with you.
What do you mean you're not ready? I decide when you're ready. Now get in there.
Little Miss Prudish doesn't want to take her clothes off in front of everyone. What's the matter, love? You got something different under there.
Well, if nobody minds, I happen to be next in the queue anyway.
Well, just do it, Desmond. Don't talk about it.
And you can shut your face, Phyllis. Rachel will have a shower when she's ready.
Wrong, Parker. Milsom will take her turn like everyone else. No room for special treatment in this place.
What about Lee Templar? She gets special treatment.
Templar gets the same treatment as everyone else.
Thanks for that.
It's all right, Rachel. It's what makes the fork.
So I don't want to dampen the atmosphere by having too many officers on show. It'll be Wendy, June, Helen, Joyce, and Dennis, and Miss Ferguson, a senior officer. Now, any questions?
Yes, about the security passes. Can we just ask to see anybody's pass, or will there be some VIPs we ought to know about?
Everyone, it doesn't matter who they are, must be wearing a pass. They'll be issued to each visitor as they sign in.
And what about the women being given spending money? Has the department approved that?
Yes, I've got Sue Bailey organising that. Now, as soon as...
Oh, Miss Ferguson, have the women finished breakfast?
Yes, they're on their way out now, Governor.
Good, then we can start setting up the stalls. Miss Ferguson, you'll be supervising.
Right. I take it that we'll be armed for today, just in case of trouble.
Guns? Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. This is an exercise in public relations, Miss Ferguson. I think we'll leave the guns where they are.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I feel that's a mistake. There'll be a lot of people out there today, and there is no telling what might happen.
Oh, I'm sure if we all keep our eyes and ears open, everything will be all right.
Yes, I agree. Of course, if it looks as though a civilian's going to be threatened, you're to step in immediately, do you understand? Now, if there are no more questions, I think we'd better get on with our preparations. Thank you very much, everyone, and good luck.
There's your chance. Why don't you make a run for it? Kes, can you pass us a couple of buckets of water?
Rightio. Hey, did you bruise them stalks?
Why would I want to do that? I just want to keep them looking fresh.
Well, that's why you bruise the stalks, you silly non. We're not going to make no profit if they go all droopy on us.
Well, the only way to make a profit is to make the bunches smaller.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Hey, don't go lifting the buckets of water. You'll hurt the baby.
Jeez. I got your sign here. Hey, you want me to put it up for you?
No worries, thanks, Jude. I can manage.
Okay.
Oh, now, isn't this nice, eh? All covered with little starfish. Hey, you seen this, Bobby?
Well, of course I've seen it. I did it. They're not starfish. They're daisies.
Oh, daisies. So they are.
Here we go. Bet you wish it was a pink elephant. Hi. Here's your sign. Hey, you should see all the stuff they've got at the White Elephant store. They're going to make more money than anybody.
I don't know. There's a good profit in plants this time of year.
Oh, good grief, girl. What are you doing?
Oh, honestly, Judah, I was a girl guide and everything, and I still can't get the tent to stand up.
Okay, I'll give you a hand, huh?
Come on, Mason, get a move on. You're no further advanced than when I was here before.
I know, Miss Ferguson. I just can't get it to stand up. I think what I need is a really thick post for the centre. Well, perhaps you could help.
Don't go too far, Mason. You're not out of this place yet.
Well, what did I say?
It was good. It was good.
Well, you two look like you could do with a bit of help.
Yeah, thanks. Can you put it on that hook back there?
Starting to look like a regular market.
Yeah, if only they'd let us put a sign out the front, we could have made zillions,
What
huh?
are we going to do with all the money we make?
Well, we'll pool all the profits, divide it equally, and put it into our accounts with the department.
Yeah, I might even retire.
Don't breathe, anyone, but I think it's up.
Hey.
Oh, hang on. This is the sign that's going to make everyone want to look into the future.
Might come in handy, eh?
Come on, it's going to be all right.
Okay, everybody, let's get the stuff from the rec room. Come on.
It's all happening outside. Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
Not much to do around here, you know. It seems a bit silly to pass up on the excitement when it happens. Mind you, I use the word loosely.
Haven't had anything to do with it. Feel like an outsider.
Oh, that's because you just arrived. You'll get used to it.
I'll never get used to this awful place.
Well, it is what it is. Main thing is, don't let it get to you.
I can't help it. It's unbearable in here. There's no one I can talk to.
That's up to you. You're making the same mistake I made. Look, there's no way you can make it in here by yourself. I learned that the hard way. You gotta find out who your friends are, because believe me, you'll certainly find out you've got enemies.
Something happened to you?
Oh, nothing that can't be fixed. But this time, I'm not gonna try and do it on my own. Like I said, you need friends. Think about it.
Right, now these are the things for the afternoon tea stall. Cass, would you get some of the others to help you out with these, please?
No worries, Mrs. Barry. I can manage this for you.
Oh, but Cass, it's too heavy. Surely you can't...
She'll be
Oh,
right.
well, perhaps you can manage it.
Oh, gee, good old Wally. These fired up well, didn't they?
About time, too, cutting it fine.
Myra? over here. Now, these are the cushions I made. This is my favourite one. I think this would look nice in your dorm, don't you?
Yeah, great, Pixie. It's
Yeah.
great colour.
Yeah, well, it's the only grey one, so I'll put it aside for you.
Kath, you
all right?
cut this. Oh, Bobby!
Bobby, look what you've done.
You're not going to break down any cushions. Kath, you took
Can you just fold it correctly? I hope it's all right. It's not squashed.
What are those two up to?
I don't know, Reb. Come on, we've got to get on with this.
Come on, you two. Get over there and help her out with that rubbish.
We'll just take in the cushions.
You
up.
can do that
Fergus.
later. Go and do that now. Come on. Hurry up.
Well, what's so special about this little number?
What's going on? What are you doing?
Well, well, well. It's like Desmond's planning to do a disappearing trick after all.
We can't let her get away with that.
Can we?
Well, it's not too bad a day for it, is it? I really love a good fete, don't you? I just had a toffee from Evan's stall. Absolutely delicious.
It's probably poisoned. I'll let the governor know it's underway.
Oh, please, try and get her to come outside, will you? She's missing all the fun.
I'd say the fun is yet to start.
How are we going to know which one it is? I mean, suppose she goes to the wrong stall or something.
Shut up, you idiot. She'll find us. All you've got to do is not let that plant out of your sight.
What about you?
All I want to know is when Desmond's going to make her break.
Thanks. Listen, mate, don't you wait till the end of the day, then when nobody's looking, you'll be able to leave at the gates.
I need time, Jude. I mean, if I can get away earlier, it'd be hours before they know I'm missing.
Yeah, okay, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Believe me, so do I.
Isn't it heaven? Don't you just love it?
Extraordinary.
When I was little, Daddy used to have a parish fete every year. Oh, what a pity we don't have donkey rides. They were my favourite.
Well, yeah, but I don't think the donkeys here would let you get on them.
Oh, get back to your stall.
Yes, but how can I be sure they're really fresh?
Well, what do you want them to do? Wolf whistle at you? Now, lady, would I lie to you? If these carrots was any fresher, they'd bite you. Now, I ought to know. I grew myself in that very veggie garden right up there. Now, what do you say, eh? 50 cents?
Here you are. Thank you very much.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, Mr. Crookshank. Sold a lot of me veggies already. I don't know about me statues, but Jude's selling them.
I hope she doesn't try and sell one to Miss Ferguson. I don't think she quite approves of your artistic talents.
I don't think she does, Mr. Crookshank. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's me dad and Elvie. Hey, Dad and Elvie. Hey, it's me.
G'day, Keza. How's it going?
My oath, girl. You look bloody fit, and that's a fact.
Gee, thanks, Dad. Gee, it's good to see you.
Same here. Well, are you going to show us round, or do we have to ask a stranger?
All I'm saying is, let's use the films as part of our defence. Howard was blackmailing you, for God's sake, Lee. You're at your wit's end.
Now, don't you see? That'd be the end of Lee Templar. Look, I'm a product like the shampoos I advertise. Okay, I can tell the world about the things Howard forced me to do, how he gave me to his friends, but... Look, I was a victim. They'll understand. But they will never understand about those movies. Never.
You're not the first person to appear in a few stag movies, Lee.
You are missing the point, Jimmy. I made those movies. I made them out of my own free will. Now, that's something the public's never going to accept.
All right. Go your way. But we still have to find those films so that no one else gets a chance to use them. And so far, I've come up empty-handed.
Maybe they're in a safety deposit box or in his office safe. I don't know. But I know he had them. He had every single copy.
Did he, Lee? I mean, really?
Well, of course he did. He knew I was going to leave him, and that's how he stopped me. He said he'd hire a cinema for a private showing, just the press, and my movies.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he had possession of them. He blackmailed you. The threat was enough. He never actually showed you the films. Maybe he never had them.
Oh, no. Oh, please, no, don't say that. If he didn't have the movies, then... Oh, God forbid. I killed him for nothing.
And I'm real happy to meet any of Cass's friends, Bobby.
Thanks. Best mate, don't forget that. I'm going to be godmother to the baby.
Yeah, she's going to be good at it too. She's already carrying on about the bub. Oh, so you're on, good.
She needs a bit of building up before the baby comes, Bud. What do you reckon, Dad?
Yeah, some good country air and lots of fresh milk to put roses on her cheeks. What do you say, young Bobby? Our Cass says you'll be getting out before the bub's due. You'd be more than welcome to come up and visit.
Well, thanks, but I reckon Jack will be coming back to take me to Gunnedah for the wedding.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Too bad he couldn't make it today, eh, Bobby?
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to wonder where Charlie is.
Speak of the devil. Hey, Charlie.
Why don't I take you two off and show you around?
Oh, yeah. See you later.
See you.
Righto,
Yeah.
love.
Now, don't forget what I said. You really got to show me you want to get it on.
Yeah, well, I just hope I don't muck it up, but...
Rightio. Thanks again.
Pleasure.
Real fancy do, isn't it? So how you been, girl?
Oh, much better now you're here, Charlie. I reckon you're the best-looking fellas walk through them gates all day. Perhaps I better put a sign on you, hey? Hands off, keep the other Sheilas away.
Oh, no need to do that. Remember what I said in my letter?
Oh, yeah, know it off by heart, no backing out now. Oh, hey, I like your shirt, Charlie. Makes your eyes sparkle. Very sexy. Shows off your muscles, too. Always did like a fella with muscles.
Well, it is quite nice, but do you have one in another colour?
Oh, madam, this wouldn't come in another colour. It's an original Parker. She's a great artist. She'd never duplicate her art.
Well, in that case, $3, did you say?
Yes, $3. And believe me, madam, you've just bought an investment.
Thank you very much. Oh, really, manners.
God, what a pain. You don't think I was laying it on a bit thick, do you?
Thicker and you would have needed a shovel.
Oh, some of his sewing's absolutely delightful, Mara. Did you do any of it?
Oh, not me, Mrs. Reynolds. I'm as clumsy as an elephant when it comes to things like this. No, Pixie's the artist.
Really? She's full of surprises, isn't she?
She certainly is. I'm going to miss her.
I bet I'll take this.
Right, $2.50.
Oh, Myra, I couldn't charge Mrs. Reynolds. Please, I want you to have it as a memento.
Thank you, Pixie. I'll treasure it.
And you must let me read your palm. I can tell you all sorts of lovely things.
Well, I don't think
please,
I should.
it's the
I've
last
got
chance
to,
I'll have. I won't even charge you.
Yeah, I like that. What did you say it was called?
I think it's Bronia.
Baronia. Very pretty.
Crying out loud, Red. We've got Dennis the Menace on top of us, the freak's hanging around like a bloody great vulture, and now Renault's nosing around. I tell you, we're going to get sprung. I can feel it.
You can't feel anything. Now, shut up, will you? You're making me nervous.
20 cents? But you said it'd be free, Pixie.
Oh, it is, Mrs. Reynolds, honestly, only... Well, it's bad luck if you don't cross the gypsy's palm with silver, and I wouldn't want you to have bad luck.
Heaven forbid. All right, Pixie. Now, what startling revelations have you got for me?
Oh, it's not just me, it's in your hand. All of those tiny little lines aren't just wrinkles, you know. They tell your whole life.
Well, what do they say?
Well, you're going to have a very long life with lots of children. 4. No? 6.
I think my palm's got a very rich imagination. It's a bit late for that.
Oh, but the palm never lies. And you're going to meet a tall, dark, handsome stranger.
Hello, Pixie. Anne?
Wally.
It actually works.
Well, I went up to the sanitarium last weekend. Pulled out of the wheelchair now, you know.
I didn't know. Good on him.
I can
He's got
tell you all
guts.
the mysteries of the future.
Learning to walk again's a pretty painful process. I don't think I could go through it. I still can't get used to it.
What?
Chin. Anyway, what do you think of all this?
Oh, it's fantastic. They must have had a lot of help.
Absolutely none. They did it all themselves. Myra and Judy were the driving forces.
Oh, that figures. They're remarkable, those two. Let's go say hello.
Nice plants. Did you go myself?
Yeah, we did.
Got anything that smells real good? I like to sniff. Flowers, you know.
Yeah, well, take a look at this one. We're pretty attached to it.
Yeah. I like this one.
Good roots, too.
It's great. Just what I need. I'll come back later, okay?
We'll keep it for you.
Yeah, well, when Anne phoned, I contacted Alan. He said you'd rung him.
Yeah.
Not that he's had any luck either. I mean, after all, where do you start looking?
I don't know, Walt. Kay's out there somewhere and I haven't got a clue where to find
Yeah,
her.
well, how about this fate, huh? It's just taking the edge off things. What do you reckon?
Yeah? I reckon you've done a fantastic job. Better job than I did teaching. I mean, what is that after all,
Who knows, huh?
But there's some good things here. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's one of Cass's. She's very good, you know.
Oh, I think I'll buy that as a memento.
Great, $2. Thank you.
Mr. Wallace, what happened to your beard?
I'll catch up to you later. Listen, Mara, if there's anything I can do to help
Yeah,
with
I
that
know.
car, you know.
Thanks, Walt. I'm the only one that can help you now.
You're right. I think I'll get Cass to autograph this.
Come on, Myra, it's not too late to change your mind. Wally said he'd help out.
I'm getting out now, Jude. As fast as I damn well can.
Then you just take the plant inside as if it hasn't been picked up, and you're keeping it for yourself.
Well, then what?
We start taking orders, pinhead.
We just leave the dope in the pot plant.
You think of a better place?
Good one, Rib. Listen, don't forget my free snort.
If I did, you'd remind me. Hello, she's making her move. She's not going to get very far.
I don't get it, Rib. Look, if Myra's trying to make a break for it, why don't you just let her go? Then we'll have no one to stuff up our rackets.
You don't get it, do you? Nobody crosses me and gets away with it. She wants out so bad, I'll make bloody sure she stays in.
You're going to do her over?
I'm dirty my hands on her. I'll let the screws know where she is. Better still the frick.
Good one, Rib. How long are you going to be?
Long as it takes. You keep an eye on things.
It's all so exciting. You really saw all that in my hand, crossing the water and all.
Oh, yes, you're definitely going overseas, and soon, too. Of course, I can't tell you the name of the country. It could be England or America, or even Tasmania.
And the handsome stranger?
Oh, yes, he's definitely around here somewhere. Here, let me fix your dress so you look pretty for him. My, what a pretty colour. I do like nylon. It's so easy to wash.
I know it's all in fun, of course, but you do it so well. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, no, thank you. Bye. Cross my palm with silver, sir, and I shall reveal the secrets of the...
Pixie, what are you up to now?
Oh, Mr. Schumann, how wonderful! Here, come and let me read your palm.
Business a bit slack, Hunt? It's been busy, it's just quieting down, but...
Good. You can go into the kitchen and help bring out the sandwiches and cakes for the catering stall. A few people waiting.
What now? What about me stall?
You're keen helping you, haven't you? Doesn't take two of you to sell this rubbish.
Yeah, well, she's gone to the dunny. Couldn't I wait till she gets back?
No. Don't make me repeat it, or you'll spend the rest of the day inside.
Hey, Phyllis, I'll look after your stall for you. I'm real good at selling stuff.
What about your own stall, Parker?
Oh, sold out, Miss Ferguson. Oh, all except for this one carrot. Charlie's going to take it home for Lucy, aren't you, Charlie?
Reckon I am. There you are, Hunt. You've got no excuse. The kitchen.
Going. Oh, where are you going?
Thought I'd just go and get a cup of tea.
Gee, don't go, Charlie. I'll be lonely if you go. Us poor Sheilas, we need a strong fella around. Just in case.
Just in case what?
Well, you know, just in case.
And so all I want to do now is get a nice little flat somewhere that I can decorate. All pink, I think. Oh, and of course I'll need to get a job. And then I can lead a normal life just like ordinary people.
No more running away to get married?
Of course not. I know you find that's hard to believe, but, well, I don't need to do that sort of thing anymore. It was just a compulsion. Oh, well, I expect I will get married one day, but only once, and only if he's the right man.
That sounds very sensible to me.
Oh, goodness, I'm forgetting my job. You let me read your palm.
No. Let me foretell your future.
Mine?
I see a long and prosperous future as chief sales lady for Schumann's Bridal Boutique.
I can't believe it. Oh, you really mean it? Oh, goodness.
You having a good time? Oh, well, it's a great deal better than I expected from you people. You go to many fetes, do you? Well, one does what one can. I was at the sheltered workshop last weekend. It's amazing how the handicapped cope.
You seem to manage okay.
What are you people going to do with the money you raise?
Well, we thought we'd get a new set of encyclopedia.
A new set?
Yeah, we've read the old ones. They're boring. See ya.
Thanks, love. I like a nice strong cuppa. Oh, this one looks as if you could stand up and fight. Here, it is tea, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Coffee's grey. That's how I tell the difference. What the hell are you doing away from the stall? Don't you have any brains? I've got brains enough to do what Ferguson tells me. I didn't have any bloody choice. Now, look, if you want to blow the whole thing just to get even with Desmond, you go right ahead. But Dumbo's down there on the stall right now with the drugs. What? Ferguson put her in charge, and you better bloody well get down there before something goes wrong. Yeah, well, you better pray it doesn't. I will know just who to blame.
Key. There's no hurry, you know. The last bus doesn't leave for several hours.
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Barry. I was looking for Miss Ferguson.
Oh, she's gone for a break. She'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes, but can I help?
Oh, no. No, thanks, sir. I'll wait. Later, you and me could find somewhere a bit quiet, you know. It could be on our own, just the two of us. Be all right, eh? What do you reckon?
I'll just have a little look around. I'll only be half a mo.
Geez, I must be doing something wrong.
Okay, Dumbo, I'm back. So how much did you?
Oh, yeah, fair bit. Money's in the box. Hey, you know you got some nice plants here. I wouldn't mind one myself.
Okay, take your pick. Not that one it's sold.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. You know, this is very nice. I could have sold it a couple of times over. I reckon it looks just as nice with that plant in it as the other one, but...
Other one? What other one?
The other plant. Well, somebody wanted it. It was very pretty, so I just swapped them over and put that one in its place.
Nut, who? Who'd you sell it to?
My brother Albie wanted to take it home. He paid me the full price and everything for it. Rip.
And I never would have known you. The hat's wonderful. Are you sure your hand's all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks, love. I cut it getting out of the shed. Somebody locked the door after.
Oh, I wonder who'd do such a nasty thing.
I don't need to wonder at all.
Now, Bobby got the purse. There's a lot of money in there and a driver's license. I got the visitor's pass. She didn't feel a thing.
Look, you won't be here when I get back, and I want to tell you how great...
And I see a lot of travel very, very soon. And you'll be leaving your old home, and... Oh, Mrs. Barry, I didn't see
please, please. I didn't want to interrupt. Actually, Pixie, I was hoping to have my fortune told, but I don't mind waiting. Carry on.
Oh, but I couldn't, Mrs. Barry. You see, it's privileged information. A secret.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, I'll come back later. Sorry to have interrupted. It's a lovely hat you're wearing, madam.
Thank you.
she's my best mate. She's going to have a baby. Somebody!
Help! Doctors! Police! Nurse! Anyone! Help! Oh, goodness, a person could die!
It's all right. Cass, I'll look after her.
Right in front of my eyes! Oh, goodness, I hope it wasn't something I said.
Hey, you!
Looks better as a hat anyway.
Just take it easy, honey. You'll be all right. Yeah, everything just went blank.
I think you better have a lie down.
Need a doctor?
No, I don't think so. She'll be right as rain once we get her inside.
Right, ladies, back to work. Come on, Bryant, you've got a stall to run.
Right, Miss Ferguson.
Come on, you two, get this tent up.
Miss Ferguson, it won't go up.
Oh, but that's silly. It's Isaac's law. What goes up has to come down, all right?
Just go and help Bryant, will you, the pair of you?
Here, Miss Ferguson.
Go on.
Hey, who's Isaac?
Oh, well, I'll tell you about it.
Oh, no, Mr. Cruikshank, I feel fine now. I reckon that feint did me the world of good. Sort of stopped the blood from rushing to me head.
Now, Bobby, I don't think that you...
Oh, no, please. You wouldn't want me to miss all the fun, would you?
Yeah. Did you have a good time?
Yes, very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Excuse me. I couldn't let you go without telling you how charming you look in that hat.
Thank you.
Do you have any transport? I mean, could I drop you off somewhere?
Thank you. I came with some friends, but they're staying late. You just saved my life.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside. And things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too. When morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing